10 awesome techniques to become a skilled driver. Do you remember your first time driving a car? You were probably 16 and somewhat nervous. Your driving instructor, or was it your dad, was teaching you all it takes to make your car move without getting yourself and others in trouble. Good times. Now, years later, you probably sometimes still feel like you could learn some more tricks to make driving an even better experience. We can help you with that. Let us take a look at 10 awesome tips we have put together to make your driving safer and more satisfying. We promise you will love them and will be surprised at how comfortable you feel sitting in your favorite set of wheels. Do you want to drive like a pro? If you do, give this video a thumbs up and watch it till the end. Number 10. Take a defensive driving course. Everyone can take additional courses to master their skills. Defensive driving courses are taken not only by beginners, but by experienced drivers as well. The best thing about defensive driving courses is that you can take them online, and they only cost around $30, but will save you much more money. How? Taking a state and court-approved course can be the reason for traffic ticket dismissal. It will also help you save up to 10% on car insurance and take violation points off your driving record. Not bad, right? Plus, even if you think you know the traffic rules perfectly fine, because you've been driving every day for years, some things just fade away. And you never know when you might need them again. Taking a defensive driving course, you can refresh your memories on what the difference between a DUI and a DWI, and why you shouldn't do either of them, and many other important things. There isn't anything shameful in the desire to keep other drivers and yourself away from danger. There is no such thing as too old or too smart to study. Live and learn. Number 9. Brake with your left foot. This is something you were probably taught not to do while taking driving lessons. It even sounds unnatural. However, it is a powerful trick used by auto racers. They do it to save time, because it really matters to them, you know. Braking with their left foot, they don't have to waste precious fractions of a second while moving the right foot to the brake pedal. Left foot braking also lets them use the brake and the gas at the same time. It is a difficult technique that requires regular practice, but it is worth it even if you don't plan to become an auto racer. This skill can help you in case of emergency. Using this technique, you will be able to turn very quickly by keeping up the necessary engine speed, maintaining the same driving speed, and controlling oversteering at the same time. Number 8. Move at the same speed as other vehicles. Everybody learns this rule in driver education courses, but not all drivers follow it. You probably want to be the first in everything, but driving in a stream of cars is not the right time and place to show your leadership qualities. Driving at a speed that is lower or higher than the speed of other traffic is dangerous, and it can cause accidents. That's why when choosing your speed, you should first take into account traffic density. See it as your patience testing ground and stay safe. Number 7. Keep your hands on the wheel at the proper position. For years, driving instructors taught students to keep their hands on the steering wheel at the 10 and 2 positions, as if on a clock. But in the last 4 years, instructors advise keeping your hands lower, at either 9 and 3 or 8 and 4. This provides you with better control when driving. Have you ever felt the tension in your hands after long driving? Then we have good news for you. The new recommended position is also the most ergonomic position to hold your hands in for a long period of time. Relaxed muscles and better control over your car. This trick will, of course, make your driving a better experience. Number 6. Control understeering and oversteering. In cases of understeering, the front tires lose traction on the road surface while turning because of the speed of acceleration. In cases of oversteering, the same thing happens with the rear tires. If you're driving on a wet or icy road, don't accelerate too much. Driving at a moderate speed will help you avoid most cases of understeering or oversteering. This will help you stay out of trouble and traffic accidents. Attention! In cases of understeering or oversteering, never release the gas or brake pedals too quickly. We are halfway through the list. Have you learned any new tricks you want to try out so far? You can share them in the comments. Keep watching this video till the end to find out what heel-toe downshifting is and how to properly adjust your side mirrors to avoid accidents. Number 5. Park precisely. What was the hardest part of the learning process when you were taking driving lessons? Many people will say parallel parking. Like this video if you agree with them. It is okay to admit it. Probably made little sense to you back then. Why is parallel parking so important and it is so time-consuming and confusing? If you can parallel park perfectly, you won't be afraid of crowded parking lots. Also, you will be more confident when driving a car in reverse. When you master it, you will be able to park any vehicle in a matter of seconds. Still finding it complicated? Parking sensors, or Parktronics, can help you a great deal. They can be useful in both forward and reverse movements. Number 4. Use the handbrake to perform a handbrake turn. This technique, like left foot braking, requires practice. And, like left foot braking, it is widely used by auto racers. It helps them keep momentum when getting around a tight corner. There are many of those on a racing track. The racer locks up the rear wheels, slows the car, and points it in the right direction without losing speed he cares so much about. Again, this trick is not only good for racers, and it can help you in an emergency. It can also be handy if you have to perform a sharp, fast turn in winter. But don't overuse this technique, and don't try it on dry asphalt unless you want to expose the tires to premature wear. Number 3. Use heel-toe downshifting. It might look like making some hip-hop moves with your feet on gas and brake, but in fact, it is a great and useful trick. The sense of this technique consists in shifting the transmission down from a higher gear to a lower one by hitting the gas pedal with your heel and braking with your toe at the same time. It reduces the time required for shifting gears, prevents the unloading of rear wheels, and allows fast and smooth downshifting before turning. More than that, your transmission will live longer if you use this technique. Number 2. Pay attention to cars in the distance. What do you normally look at while moving in heavy traffic? Most definitely, your nearest surroundings. It is, of course, important for your safety, but one trick you should learn is to look ahead too. See, if you notice brake lights a quarter mile ahead of you, it can save you some valuable seconds, enough to stop your car and not get in an accident. Even if you are a very experienced driver, always stay alert and focus and reallocate your attention. You never know what can happen on the road. Number 1. Adjust the mirrors to eliminate blind spots. Being an experienced driver is first of all about driving safely. You can't do it if your side mirrors are not properly adjusted. If the side mirrors mostly reflect the flanks of your car, it means that you are not making proper use of the whole reflecting surfaces. To adjust the rear view mirrors properly, you should remember some simple rules. The driver's side mirror should reflect only a quarter of the car, a part of its rear wing. The passenger side mirror, like the driver's one, should reflect only the rear quarter of the vehicle. The cabin's rear view mirror should reflect the rear window right in the center of it. We are sure if you use these awesome techniques, it will take your driving experience to a whole new level. If you found this video useful, make sure to like it and share it with your friends. They also deserve to know how to drive like a pro. Subscribe to our channel not to miss any updates. There is more great stuff on the way. Join us on the bright side.